Hey everybody, welcome back to another round of golf to watch and check out today. We are joined by our pal, Cam Zanini. What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing pretty good, Jeff. I'm excited to watch this. This is filmed back in what, November or something?
Yeah, we shot this thing just before. I think this was the last good week where we had maybe +5 or +6 weather.
Yeah.
And what we named this affectionately was the Martin Hendel Gauntlet Challenge.
So that's an accurate name for it.
Yeah,
definitely.
The premise of it was to have him play 3 rounds of golf back to back, no breaks, and basically round 1 we have Aydan Schat here, where we played a nice warm-up round. Aydan's a great good friend of ours. And for those of you that don't know the Schat family, they're instrumental behind the LaFortune Park and just helping out with the sport in general. So good people, we love you guys.
Yeah, he's a local, right?
Yeah.
Very, very local.
Very, yeah. I don't really want to give away exactly where he lives. That might be a little weird, but yeah, he's close to us for sure.
little creepy, you know.
No, he's a great guy. Aiden's a good dude, and actually we've filmed with him before doing some other stuff, so we'll see more of him down the road. This was his first time playing on camera.
Okay, right on.
So we will see Marty Hendel play back-to-back, 3 opponents,
Good way to
no breaks.
Good way to get your face on camera. Played Marty right off the bat, eh?
Yeah, it's not like that's going to be hard or anything. All right, hole 1, par 3, 302 feet. I've been playing this course now for about a year, and I'm still getting used to this throw up over this hill, straight down this tunnel, and try to land square with this basket.
Yeah, this is a very touchy shot. Like I mentioned in the previous video when we did the All-Star matchup, this hole kind of reminds me of a Christie Lake hole, where it's straight down the gauntlet. Basically what Marty's doing right here is a nice neutral disc coming in and probably trying to ace. Close enough.
Marty demonstrates an almost perfect shot.
But it's tough because you got to get the nose angle up a bit to get up the hill, and then it's got to slow down just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a good kick.
So as I mentioned, this is Aiden's first time on camera. He's playing a nice warm-up round, nice friendly, nothing crazy or competitive here, and just kind of demonstrating how hard this course really is.
It's got 2 good kicks so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's tough, like I said, because even the short tee, it's a very weird angle to hit because you got to get up the hill a little bit and then slow the disc down.
Marty with that signature hold on to the disc putt.
Oh,
Bit of a deflection there. Not a great start on hole 1, but I'm sure this action will pick up as we move forward.
This is the early morning round, wasn't it?
It was.
Oh.
I mean, we had these guys out here, I think, at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's a little chilly. There you go.
There
That's
we
a good
go.
putt. Tough start, but I mean, you made a good putt, and it's kind of hard for your first time on camera going against Marty. So
Yeah, it's just Marty Hendel, no big deal.
No big deal. It's all right. We all know the feeling. We all get those camera nerves our first time on camera.
Oh, it's a good thing to get over. Like I've experienced that before, and it's not easy at all.
There's 2 ways to go about it. One is to help you focus on not screwing up, and the other way is to help you focus on the shot you have to throw.
Mm-hmm.
And the latter of the 2 is what you want to do, because if you're focusing on not screwing up, you're not focusing on what you have to do. You're focusing on what you don't want to do, and that's not a good thing to do.
That's such a good way to put it too. That's actually, now that you say that, that's exactly what I was thinking the first time I tried to play on camera, and I realized how way harder it is.
It takes a second to kind of figure out how you personally can do it, but once you figure it out, you'll get a lot more comfortable on it.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, moving into hole 2, par 3, 238 feet. We have this uphill shot, and this natural hyzer route is blocked by these 3 trees. What's the plan here?
I like to try and throw a hyzer and kind of come just in front of the trees. Marty's trying to go over them, I believe. More of like a stall shot. And
that looks great.
Wow. Sit down. Oh, then there's the problem with it.
Yeah. It's a lot farther than he needed to be.
Yeah, like I said, I try to go in front of the trees and take a kind of a forward flare skip.
This is a much better shot from Aydan. I like the flick route.
That's an interesting route. I like the idea of it. It kind of gets fast on the green, though, whatever way you throw it. If you want to go sidearm at it or like how Marty did it. That's smart.
I don't think taking a 3 in this hole is a bad thing. Especially,
no.
You saw Marty's way back here.
Yeah, Marty threw a great shot, and look what he's got left.
Look at this.
That's a good get out of jail shot there. But it's tough. Like, it's 230 something feet. You like, oh, easy birdie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no, not really. Good par there, but I mean, this hole was hard enough to birdie when they didn't elevate it, and then adding that elevated pin, now it's like it almost feels like a bonus birdie for some reason, even though it's
Yeah.
only 230 feet.
It's a nice stress-free one to.
There's so much danger. Even that last shot for Marty, the third shot he threw, if he misses that basket, he's way down at the bottom.
Nothing but air
five.
behind that basket, and
Lethal.
like if he misses it like maybe low chain high, he's still gonna hit the ground 35 feet past it and then roll. So.
All right, well that takes care of hole 2. Let's see what happens on hole 3. This one is a 338-foot par 4. You've got this very tight, narrow shot at the beginning, and you almost want to take a disc that's stable and throw a little ante on it around here in the tunnel shot, and then pull up here.
Yeah, the slight flex play is the best way to like throw through the like how the fairway is shaped, and then kind of scramble what you have left in front of those trees. I like to go like putter on this one, assuming Marty's probably going with a rock. It looks like. So he's going more with a straight hyzer line. If that sits down, okay, he might be okay from there. But any like 2 or 3 feet more left, and he's in Scrambleville.
Every foot where that disc is, about 5 feet behind it, that line there, every foot that you get forward makes the next shot easier.
Good. Yeah, that's an aggressive play, and he's probably peered that many times. That was looking really good too. But now, see what I mean? He's just off the fairway, and you're scrambling. So it looks like an easy par 4, only being 330 or 340, but you can see now that's a great shot from there.
That's an excellent shot.
Yeah, very good.
25 feet.
Marty with the unicorn sidearm.
Does it have enough pull?
Not quite.
That
That's
won't work.
going to be tricky. Yeah, I mean, came in with good speed, but it's so tough to get that on line with all the schnarbage in your face.
Aiden just having a tough start here, first few holes. I know those jitters and how they feel, and
Yeah,
give him a couple more holes. He'll get warmed up, and we'll be good to go.
for sure.
And do keep in mind, too, this was a warm-up round. This was just a nice way to get Marty going and he wanted to give an opportunity to Aiden to play against somebody, maybe pick up a few tips and tricks there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, hole 3 is finished up. We have a par and a bogey. How would you have tackled that hole?
Oh, like I said, I go putter, like kind of a straight to stable putter. Throw it fly, a little bit of ante through the gap, and then kind of work with whatever I get from there. It's a good hole, though. It really like rewards center placement.
So this is number 4, par 3, 347 feet. Where the drone is flying over right now, this is actually where the short pads has been placed. This is a little bit of an older video. All of this rough here would be OB and tournament play, and then you're faced with these 2 large trees right in front of the green, and finally a very small downward slope here at the end.
Yeah, this is a pretty hole. Whether you go straight at it inside, or I like to try and go wide, kind of hyzer flip into less of a hyzer around the tree.
And that's what Marty looks like he's doing. He's trying to pull around it. Doesn't seem to have enough.
Looks like it kind of got flipped over too much by a bit of wind.
Yeah.
Because I think he likes more of the straight at it play. That's usually more of his game. So Aiden's going around it. I like this play better, like a high kind of stalling hyzer to get around the tree and not really go too far past it. Oh, yeah, he's actually in a worse spot than it looked like. That's unfortunate. It's a tricky gap there.
This looks good.
Wow.
And there.
That was smooth.
Very. Aiden shows a lot of talent, a lot of promise. I expect with this season, if he continues to play more, I know he's going to only get better with time.
Well, you can see it in him. Like, he's got that kind of, I don't want to say ultimate, 'cause I'm not sure if he's played ultimate or not, but in his sidearm approaches, he's got that kind of nose up, just a little flick, and you can control the angle very well with it. Good par from Marty.
Yeah, I was just at this course a couple days ago playing on it. It's looking good.
Is
Very little mud, a little
Oh, that's
tiny
good.
bit on one
That's
hole.
good.
Other than that, everything, the ground had all cooked nicely, and it was nice and dry.
That's good because sometimes there's a couple low spots in this course that can get really soft. So
Yeah, for sure. It'll be nicer when the greenage is back.
Mhm.
I just like that clean air, life
yeah.
feeling of it. Number 5, par 3, 408 feet. This is a hole that I have not personally been able to birdie yet.
it's tough.
Yeah, you've got to get the best route I've been able to take is just a long drive and a big hyzer at the end and try to get it to dump into this hill and not get blocked by this tree here on the green.
Yeah, it's a relatively kind of, I don't want to say routine 3, but there's not a lot in the way to prevent you from getting a 3. But to get the 2, it's more of like a pro level 2, kind of like this shot right here. That's exactly what I want to throw.
This looks like an Excalibur Innova.
That's a good shot. Yeah, you kind of want that hyzer release. Oh, it's a bit turned over there, but wow, that really got over there.
That pulled hard to the right.
Is there wind today? Because it looked like Marty's driving the last hole, and even that one looked like it might have got affected.
I'd have to look. That's
a really
great.
good recovery shot. See what I mean? It's got that like that nose up kind of angle control.
What a shot.
That's a great scramble.
Marty's like, what just happened?
That's a great birdie.
Great
too.
birdie.
This is definitely like a higher pro level par 3, not because of like the open fairway, but it's a very specific angle you have to throw.
Mm-hmm.
It suits Marty's game well. That hyzer to flat or a little less than flat, and just glide it there.
I'm pretty sure he threw an Excalibur there.
That's a flippy X-Cal then.
Yeah.
Okay, Marty on the board.
One down, quick birdie. The only reason I say that is because he showed me that orange disc. I had talked to him about it because he had been trying to birdie that a few times and tried a few discs, and that was the one he showed me.
Okay.
So I remember too, Marty gave me a Destroyer a while back. I sadly lost it in the lake at Foxwoods last year, but it was a super understable Destroyer. It loved to pull right. I miss it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Anytime you get a disc out of Marty's bag, you gotta like savor it because it's one of those like really good flying ones.
I was crushed. I called him when I lost it, and he was like, "Well, I'll see if I can get you another one." Hole 6, par 3, 345 feet.
I love this hole.
So do I. It feels really good when you get that. For me, I've got to pull a disc with enough anhyzer to get to that green properly.
Yeah, this is a good one because it really, a straight shot will get you a putt. This is another option I was considering after watching the previous coverage. I'm like, why haven't I ever tried to throw a sidearm on this one?
You can. This sidearm was too high.
Yeah, but I mean,
got buried in these trees.
The sidearm kind of filters to the right, but sometimes it'll finish too far to the right.
Mm-hmm. I think if you throw a disc with,
there.
Not too much fade on it, maybe a little bit beat in.
Yeah, and that's where the touchy aspect comes into play. It looks like a Berg. Castoplast Berg.
Yes. Aydan is a big fan of Castoplast products.
It's good disc. I know Josh Prine throws his Blackberg or his tire, as you like to call
Yep.
it. You and Adam Hussey used to call it the tire. Yeah, he's really good with that thing. It's another good scramble par from Aydan, though. It's 2 in a row.
I'm telling you, this guy's got a lot of promise. Keep
I
an
can
eye
see
on
it.
him.
I can see it.
Hole 6 is all finished up. Couple of pars here. He had a couple of bad holes, and I know that harmed his score. But you take those away, and just he's probably sitting a stroke behind Marty at this point.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Marty's only one down. I mean, he missed a putt on the first hole, but it's also early in the morning.
The first time we ever hung out with Aydan, he came out and he played a match against Marty previously. And he was giving him a good go. I think we were at hole 12 or 13 on the Foxwood Reds, and he was a stroke up.
Oh, wow.
I know. That's the first time I had played with him. So, we'll see how his season goes. Number 7, par 4, 528 foot. This is a birdie that feels great if you can get it.
This is my favorite hole, I think, on the front 9. Marty.
Marty going for this ridiculous roller.
I mean, it's a very aggressive play, but if you get that kind of cut to late stand up and turn over, it can be a green play, honestly. This is what I like to do. Sidearm out to that flat spot, or I want to try to land on that old stone road.
Yep.
and then have kind of a nice anhyzer into the green right there. I don't like to bite off too much on this one. Marty biting off everything.
He doesn't care. He's just like, I'm going to put a roller up here regardless.
Whereas, like,
I don't know where he's going.
I'm determined to throw a roller on this one, man. It's going to work eventually.
I think Aydan thinks Marty's lost his mind at this point.
It's a good second shot.
Yeah, that'll work. Lay it for a putt for 4.
Wonder if Marty's going to roll a putt in there somehow. Strategically put a log right in front of the green. He's like, if I hit this one right, it's going to pop up and in there.
No, he's had enough. He's going to throw a backhand now.
I mean, if you throw 2 rollers in this one, you got to commit to throwing the rest of them rollers, Marty. Like, come on, man. He'll still get a par. Watch.
Marty with
maybe not.
Wowzers.
Almost.
That'll work.
That came in so soft. He's like, what, 90 feet out? And he came in with like 0.5 miles an hour on it.
Marty has the art of the touchdown to better than most.
Get in. Oh, that'd been a good one to hit. Get your round started.
Yeah, he can do stuff with putters and mids.
Mm-hmm.
That's no... I think it's the amount of spin.
It is. He puts a lot of spin on his discs.
I noticed filming him in the winter when the snow allowed it. You know how discs can sometimes sit on the ground and just spin
they
nonstop?
just keep spinning.
I've seen his spin for 10, 15 seconds straight after they've hit the ground.
Yeah, he has what he likes to call a helicopter shot, where he throws his rocks or his putters, a little bit of hyzer, stands up flat, but it's nose up enough where it just kind of slowly like floats down to the ground and down to the basket. And that's his favorite upshot to throw.
Yeah, he's dangerous. He's got these methods of going for it without risking being in danger after.
For sure.
Number 8, par 3, 304 feet. I like this hole because there's a building on the fairway.
Yeah. This is the tee sign from the old hole where it was played to the right of this fairway. Mm-hmm. This one I think is probably 370. I would say it's a good flex shot.
Right.
Yeah, it's a good flex shot.
You're absolutely right. This is, what'd you say, 370?
At least it's a good pull for sure.
That sounds more correct.
He looks like it got a little high, but he had the right idea. It looks like we're starting to turn over.
He might be in a clearing over there.
This is another one of those good feeling birdies to get.
Marty sneaks through. He saws it off.
Quite. Did he get through?
Yeah, he did.
Of course he did.
Come on.
Never any doubt.
Yeah.
I can't quite
Never
read
doubt
what that
one.
is. I don't know what that was.
Some Innova Star plastic, I would presume, because I saw the stamp. Oh yeah, that left side is tough.
Yeah.
If you don't get past that tree there, it's very difficult.
And that tree right there is very unforgiving.
It is. Yeah, it's kind of right in the way of everything.
Come on, Marty.
Oh man,
Basket hit.
this is a good hole. I like the change.
Yeah, I wonder why they changed it. I did see the tee pad in the other location.
My only guess is because that fairway would flood quite a lot, and the long tee is very blind. It's a blind like power like punching sidearm or turn over to flat backhand, and it's kind of a difficult shot.
That is a very good reason. Teeing off
But-
in the mud is never fun.
Yeah, and like the fairway would get kind of almost like a swamp, like not just mud. It would kind of have some stagnant water.
Ugh.
But I like the change.
All right, well, there's hole 8 finished up. Aydan had the pad there for a shot. That was cool.
He did. Show him, Marty, what's up.
Yes. So now we go down this. For those of us that have played this course, you go through this weird, creepy path inside the forest, and then you come out the landing here for the tee pad for longs.
The dead man's walk.
Yeah, exactly. This one's a par 4, 467 feet, and it's interesting because you've got this 90-degree turn at the end into the basket.
Like completely 90 degrees.
Yes.
It's not a curving shot. It's like you get out there and you just turn completely right.
So Marty is actually trying to shoot through this center and land on the other side.
He still got it. He hit it,
Which he
but it's
did.
still fine.
This is considered...
That's huge.
Anything that you can get through that path and land in anywhere in this area is considered an excellent shot.
There's 2 ways to attack this. There's the short hyzer play.
Yep.
Which it's what Aydan's showing you right
Yeah,
now.
this is what I would
This
do
little
as well.
cutout. That's what I like to do as well. If it's windy, I'll just do this and
Yep.
then attack on my second shot. There's also the aggressive play what Marty did. and then have a more simple upshot. This looks great, though.
This is an excellent shot by Aydan.
That's a great shot.
Oh, man, that's a good shot.
It's hard from that landing zone to get right enough to the basket. And now, Marty, look, he bit off everything on the tee shot, and he's going to throw it in right here.
That's right. Look at
or
this.
Pretty close to it. But there's two ways. You can play safe and then aggressive, or aggressive then safe. There's no really kind of like mid play on this one.
Yeah, that is that's what you could do when you're above 1,000 for sure. That's the kind of shots you can fall off.
If it's calm, I think it's probably, I'm going to say 370, 380 maybe, give or take, to clear that stuff that Marty went over. And anything past that, I mean, if you can throw a fairway driver 400 feet, that's like a bread and butter shot for that. But not many of us can. So it's a distance driver or kind of an overstable like utility driver to do what Aydan did. So.
Well, frankly, I think Aydan played that hole very well. I mean, I would be super proud to be putting from where he was after 2.
Yeah, to have that look for a 3 from doing the short drive, it's a good shot.
For sure, and that's a textbook 1,000 rated player showing us exactly how to make that first shot.
Yeah, Marty got rewarded with playing aggressive, but if you don't hit that aggressive line right, then you can be looking at bogey, right? So I think Aydan wrote the ship pretty well after the first couple holes. I think he settled into the camera and playing with Marty, and he had a lot of really good par saves. Those 3 pars in a row there really showed it.
Excellent scrambling, for sure. So in my books, that's a win. So good job, Aydan. I know your score doesn't necessarily reflect it, but I think you're doing great. Keep working on your game. Keep practicing, and I feel like you're just going to go to the moon, man. So keep it up. Good job. Definitely. And Marty with a textbook example of how to throw a putter in a mid. Very, very well.
Always.
Well, here's the shop, guys. We've done some upgrades. We've put in this new box system now so we can run discs all the way to the back of these new racks we put in. That's going to organize all our brands by model and weight and color and texture and so on. So you'll actually be able to slide these out, and they're about 3.5 feet deep. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, if you don't come into this shop with a set budget, you're going to be hating yourself afterwards because there is so much stuff to look at.
Well, guys, this season we are committed to breaking 50,000 discs. We are currently at, this morning when I counted, we were at 27,314 SKUs.
And he hand counted all those, so that you know it means business.
We got that computer system thing where we can. I
was trying to give you credit here, man. You're ruining it.
Well, we're around 27,000. I think about 22 or 23,000 of those are discs, and we got another probably 10 to 15 on their way so far.
How old are we?
Yeah, so 50K, that's the goal. We want to have every brand and every product available. To Discraft, guys, we really want to carry your discs. We would love to be able to get access to your stuff. So if you can, maybe help us out, please.
They will sell. Trust us. They will sell.
They will
here.
sell.
They will sell like mom's fresh baked cookies on a Saturday morning, man. They will go through them quick.
Yes, we definitely want to get Discraft products in. And to all the other brands, there's so many of you. We love dealing with you guys. We thank you so much for all your support and giving us access to all your wonderful products. We're going to be showing them off a lot. And yeah, guys, we'll see you on the back nine in the next vid. See you soon.